Hi everyone, good morning and welcome to Take a Walk with Me and Garden Update. My brother Scott is already here. He wants to, he's gonna trim the hedges out front, and he wanted to get it done before it got too hot. I don't blame him. He helps so much around here, so I'm gonna make sure he has plenty of vegetables this year for sure. I always give him some of everything that's grown in the garden, but I want to make sure he has plenty this year. He's really helped a lot. That's what a good brother, he is. Today's Saturday, July 18th. Current temperature is actually 80. It says 75, so I looked on my thermometer. High today of 93. I believe it got higher than that yesterday. Rain chances at 10%, and humidity's 84%, so it's down 9%. That's good. Wind is 0. Basically, there's a little breeze, so little breeze, maybe 2 mile an hour. But hope y'all are all doing good today. What are you having for dinner? Joy Tucker was telling us about a recipe that's so easy that sounds so good for chicken. Y'all know we bought some chicken yesterday for $1.39 a pound down here at Grocery Outlet, and some ribs for $1.39 a pound. Both great buys. So we're going to take some of that chicken and make this recipe. I don't know if it's called ranch chicken or what, but all you do is you coat the chicken in ranch dressing, and then you crush up some of those French fried onions, crush them up, and I'll probably put them in a big old Ziploc bag, and you coat them, bread them, or coat them with the crushed French fried onions and bake them. It's pretty simple at 350. So it just sounds so good, though. It's like, wow, why didn't I think about that? But that's what we're having. What are y'all having? I hope you watch Ask My Tablet. Last night, and it probably will be the same way tonight, but last night it was so hot, I couldn't. That's my brother. No? Yeah, it is. That's it. He has a gas-powered hedge trimmer. Last night it was so hot in there in the kitchen, we just had the crock pot going, but I about got sick sitting in there, so I did it in the living room, and you can hear that air conditioner going, but it wasn't too bad. But that was the only way I could do it. It's just awful, So if I get enough questions, y'all give me some questions that you want me to ask my tablet, in the comments. Or if you're with me on Messenger, just send it to me on Messenger. Or email, or anyway. Just send me some questions, what you'd like me to ask her. And if I get enough, we'll do that tonight. I'd like to get, at least 8 or 9 questions, hopefully 10. But I think I've got 2 so far this morning that I checked. So it's fun, it's funny, it's informative, it's different, so I'm hoping it'll catch on real good. Let me get a drink of water. We'll go out here and look around a little bit. Walk. I hadn't watered yet this morning, so some things may look a little droopy. Let's see. Everybody's looking pretty good in here. We got another little addition out here. This one was having a hard time inside too, which they all seem to. Can't keep them in there in the living room because Kitty will eat on them. She wants to eat on every plant. At least check it out, chew on it a little bit, see what it's like. And we're afraid she might get something that, she might make her sick or something. So, gotta keep them away from her. Like I said, we got some flowers here and here on these. And you can see, let me try to show you. Okay, y'all remember I topped this right here, and there was nothing here when I topped this. So now you can see this little new growth right here. And they're barely starting to on these here, like in here. But we'll see what happens with it. They should start to, but they don't seem to be so far. This might be a different type plant. I don't even know which tomatoes these are. They're seeds, from seeds I have. These are the little Chinese seeds I got that I'm not for sure what they are. A couple of them have come up so far. There's the poblanos. Still the same situation with the carrots. It's so hot I didn't feel like planting anymore yesterday, but I think I'm gonna plant some of those Joe sent me they're called Red Core. I'm really not for sure what this is, y'all. Do y'all know? Maybe it's a tree. I found it growing in the garden. I put it in a pot just to see what it was. But the cayenne looks good. The sweet banana pepper looks good. These two here aren't really doing anything. The lettuce and the yellow, Hungarian yellow wax pepper. Gonna have some tomatoes soon. Some more of them. Looking real good. See one down there turning. And like I said, I think the heat is affecting these two, but I'm kind of disappointed in these three here, the ones that I bought. If you look at everything else, even this is a Cherokee Purple down on the end that I got from Evergreen, but it was real little. These are the three I bought, and they're just, I don't know. Look at everything else. I mean, they're just not staying up with it, and I don't know if maybe they're not as heat tolerant, because every day I have to cut some branches off. This is the only new growth right here on this one right now. So, they've got some nice tomatoes on them, don't get me wrong, but they're just not performing like the other ones here. These other ones are big boys. This is a rainbow right here. It's called rainbow something. This one's called a Brandywine. Although it doesn't have many on it, it's got some that are growing. But yeah, those just aren't doing what I thought. I'd really like to be able to grow them from seed. And typically they don't do as good from seed for some reason. Although this one here was from seed, that one's from seed, and the other one over there is, and they look pretty good though. So see, when these all peter out here, these others will still be growing, and the ones in there, I might bring those out here when I replace these three over here that seem to be on their way out. But this pepper's getting bigger. I guess it's a banana pepper. These peppers here are getting kind of covered up. Right here. And then there are pinstripe down here. I'm trying to get that leaf out of the way of it so we can see it better. Looks nice. Nothing to pollinate here this morning, but there will be. I saw a couple that by tomorrow there will. That little cauliflower's starting to grow more. I don't think I'm gonna let it grow too much bigger. The other one started to rot when I let it grow too big. I don't know how long to let this butternut squash grow, y'all. What do y'all think? Be ready soon, or is it big enough now? I don't know how big one usually is. Just have to, somebody let me know if you know much about butternut squash. We got green beans growing all over the top of the snap peas now. They're just going wild. Where's my hand at? There. They're everywhere down through here. There's some I need to pick beans, I guess. See, this one was from seed. It looks pretty good. These are hanging in there today. That little Tabasco one over there looks a little better. And we ate one of these cucumbers, y'all. These English cucumber. About the best cucumber I ever had. I'm not even kidding. They're sweet. They just have a nice flavor. They're sweet. There's another one growing up there. And these two, that one there's grown quite a bit since yesterday. Got one down here. It's kind of weird shape, but I'm sure it'd be good to eat. That's probably about ready. It probably was in a bind when it was starting to grow and made it grow like that. And I think I'm going to have to get one of these cabbages. I think I'm going to have to get one. Because they're all going to end up being, well, these won't be ready for a while. Snap peas, there's a bunch of them still. They're getting covered up though. That'll slow them down, I'm sure. And I found out looking at this little tomato down here, this is a San Marzano. I didn't think it was, but it is. Look. See how that looks different? It's not as round. I grew these last year, so I know what they look like. And that's it. So this pretty little one here is a San Marzano. And I'm wondering if this one over here is too. As soon as they grow, we'll be able to tell. You can see all the eggplants. There's going down in here. This one says it's called Gretel, but it's white just like the Ghostbuster. So I don't know. Isn't that what it said? Gretel. Gretel is what that one's called. But they're white, just like the Ghostbuster. So I don't know. Hope I didn't mislabel it. I don't think so, because it was stuck in it. You know, in the plant. When I can't get that. There you go. We're gonna have plenty more eggplants. There's more flowers here. Here's some more. Pretty nice one. Of course, this one down here, it's about ready. Down there. And look at the Brussels each day. They look a little better. I filled those late last night, about 8 or 8:30. Looks like y'all need some water. I don't know, those have a hard time over there for some reason. The rest of them look pretty good. Look at that big old bee. Oh, I'd like to get a picture of it. Look at that. Look how it goes to each one of them. That's a big one. Look at that. Man. You're a big one. Where'd that little other one go? Oh, that's one of those little butterflies. teeny breeze blowing. It feels pretty good. Drink of water. Oh yeah, the sunflower's trying to open up. One of them is. They don't look so good though. I don't know why. What's wrong with them? Maybe they need some Miracle-Gro. It's been a while since I gave these in here any. Let's see what the temperature says now. 83. That bush looks a lot better already. Little butterflies are out here all the time. Look here at this flower. Finally! This is going to be something pretty. Everybody looks so good out here now. Proud of y'all. Oh boy. So let me get a shot of my brother. He's back in there. There he is. You know, he doesn't have to do all the things he does. But he wants to. I mean, he wants to help. I don't know what I'd do without him. I mean, a lot of stuff wouldn't get done that I can't physically do. I'm not even supposed to lift the amount of weight that bush trimmer weighs. Sometimes I do lift more than I should, I'm sure. I run a chance of making these. See, I got 3 other hernias still, besides the one they operated on. One of them's pretty bad. The other 2 aren't that real bad. The yard looks good, but it's kind of looking. It's going to be brown if we don't get some rain. Like I said, I need to rake some more, but I just can't get out here. Even at 8 o'clock, it was still 90 degrees yesterday. I gotta get my walk in though. I need to try to do as much as I can. I don't know why, but it seems like my legs just won't get stronger. I walk every day and they still feel, sore and stuff. I don't know if it's osteoporosis bothering me, what. Crohn's affects your joints too, like my knees. I've been in several like car accidents and had quite a few sports injuries to my knees. That's what I get for playing every sport there is when I was young. I thought I had to play everything: basketball, football, baseball, softball, volleyball. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's walk with me and garden update. Please press that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. I don't know what I'll get into today. Like I said, if I have enough questions, I'll do a Ask My Tablet. But I may have to do it in the living room again if it's going to be as hot as it was, I'm sure. We're going to bake that chicken tonight, so it'll be warm in there for a while. All right, everybody. I appreciate you watching so much. Everybody have a great day, and God bless. Bye-bye.